Denver Film Society celebrates diversity, love, and equality this week with the 11th annual film festival, CinemaQ. CinemaQ is Denver's only LGBTQ+ film festival, and it opens this week. And here to tell us more about the festival and its importance in Denver is Chief Program Director Keith Garcia. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. 11th year. CinemaQ.
Yeah.
Tell us all about it.
Well, CinemaQ was a program that we started. We really noticed there was an absence of films programmed for the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer community at large. And it wasn't for lack of content. People have been making hundreds of these films that tell these stories. And we just decided that we were going to become those people that became the curators and the programmers of this content for this community.
Wonderful. And then when and where is CinemaQ?
CinemaQ kicks off tonight at the C Film Center up around East Colfax, and it runs from tonight through Sunday. And we kick off tonight with a great film called Scream Queen, My Nightmare on Elm Street. It's a documentary about the 1985 film Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. So it's a horror film, that one is. But there's a bizarre cult that began to happen when people noticed that that horror film, that sequel, had a very gay subtext to it. A subtext about not repressing what's inside of you enough, and if that happens, the monster kind of comes out. And it took a few years for that to sort of like build and people to get that. But not only did that cult sort of come out of that, but the lead actor in the film, Mark Patton, had his own coming out from this film, and he wasn't ready. And it affected his life in Hollywood and beyond. And so we have that film, and we are very happy to have the directors of that documentary, Roman Chamienti and Tyler Jensen, along with actor Mark Patton, in person tonight for that opening night.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about some of the other films that viewers will be able to see.
We have a whole plethora of films, 17 films. It's our biggest year yet at CinemaQ, from documentaries about actor Montgomery Clift and his very tragic life that happened, to a documentary about transgender youth athletes, to a documentary about John Curry, the Olympic figure skater, to narrative films from all over the world that tell many important stories of people within the LGBTQ community.
Excellent. All right, so what about special guests?
We do have some more special guests coming. It's not a festival without special guests.
That's
right. We have a film on Wednesday called Queering the Script about lesbian representation on television and why these characters can't have happy endings. And the producer of that film, Stephanie Wakani, will be here in person. And then on Saturday night, there's a documentary called Deep in Vogue about the Manchester voguing and ball scene, which is a very unique community. And the co-director of that film, Dennis Kyron, will be here in person as well. And we'll be doing a Kiki voguing ball afterwards at a location, Bellwether, up the street.
My goodness, so much going on.
Yes,
so what is it about the LGBTQ+ film festival that really is so important and important to Denver?
What's really important about an LGBTQ+ film festival and CinemaQ in general is that representation and visibility is key to empathy and identification for everyone, whether you are part of the LGBTQ community at large, which I am, but whether you're outside of that. And it is just about seeing how other people live and what their stories are, that everyone has a story. And we just like to bring these things to the forefront in this kind of festival because it is part of the fabric that makes a human being. And storytelling, and especially cinema, is one of the best bonding tools that we have to spread across the world.
Excellent. Lots of storytelling at this film festival. Where can we get tickets and find more information?
Well, you can go to our website, denverfilm.org, and I think it's like #CinemaQ, to find tickets. And you can see the whole schedule on there. You can get tickets for all 17 films. We also have an all-access pass, which gives you all the films, the parties, every special thing, and it saves you a lot of money in the long run of that too.
Now you're talking. That's why you're here. Yeah. We appreciate it. Keith, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Well, the 11th annual CinemaQ presented by the Denver Film Society kicks off today at the C Film Center on East Colfax. Celebrate diversity, love, and equality all week long through July 21st. For the full list of films and to get your tickets, go to denverfilm.org.